Hi, I'm Mary and welcome back to my channel, and tonight I have the promised palette collection for basically all of June and a good portion of May. I think maybe just the last couple weeks of May, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. I have let's see, 24 palettes, which I know is a bit extra, and I am totally willing to admit that, but got bored and have very little else to do since California cases just keep rising. So in any case, I hope that you enjoy. I think to start, I will start with 4 palettes that I got that are all from Etude House, which is a Korean beauty brand, and they're all part of the Play Color Eyes line. So I have them right here. So first we have the Juice Bar, and this one is a little orange palette. Mainly it has some browns too, but even the browns read slightly orange, especially like these two here. I've used this palette several times and enjoy it. It's a nice softer palette. All Korean beauty is a little bit softer than colors than you would see in mainline US and European brands, because that's the style over there. This is the darkest one of the palettes I have, and this is the Wine Party, and the colors are right there. It's primarily a brown palette with this little rusty color here that makes it a little bit more interesting. But so I think the browns all read slightly on the red side of brown, but it's a really nice palette, and I am glad I got this. And then the next one is the Cherry Blossom palette, and here it is. So it's the more pinky and light like colored palette, and so just really enjoy this one. And a lot of the colors are a little bit light on my skin tone, but when I use like a white base or a light concealer, they pop, so that's all really good. And once again, it's just a more natural wash of color. But yeah, so then my final one is called Lavenderland, and let's see, it is more of a mauve tone, cool toned palette. It is also really nice, and I love like the dual chrome right here. I'm not sure you can see it. There we go. Yeah, it looks really nice. I should have mentioned before that I'm not swatching anything, mainly because there are 24 palettes, and that would take all night if I swatched every palette. So next I got 3 of the ColourPop monochromatic palettes. The first I picked up was Going Coconuts. So there one is I like it because it has just a lot of like colors to make like natural neutral looks, and so really enjoyed this one as well. I'm glad I picked it up. Then the next one I got was Aren't You Glad? And so this one looks like that, and I've just barely been into orange shadows recently, so I'm really happy to have this. I mean, that's part of the reason I also got the Juice Bar palette for the Etude House line, was because it's also an orange tone palette. And actually, I think at some point I'll probably do a video with this on one eye and the Juice Bar on the other, just so you can sort of get a sense of the 2 different styles of palettes and whatnot. And then finally from ColourPop, I picked up the Lilac You A Lot one. I have the It's My Pleasure and Ooh La La already from the monochromatic palettes. I also have the Mar palette in this 9-pan format. But yeah, I really like this one. Obviously love purple shadows and pink shadows, and so obviously that is why I got this one. Next I picked up 3 Winky Lux Kitten Collection palettes from at Target. So the first one I have is this Coffee Kitten, and it looks like this. So it's just a nice cooler toned coffee type colored palette. So really like this. Actually I think I've used all 3 of these now. So this one is really nice. Next I have the Winky Lux Mermaid Kitten palette, and it looks like that. So I like this one especially because it has the pop of green and purple, and then this bluey purple silver color here. I know that's super not helpful. Oh, and I also love this white metallic down here as well. So this one I just really like, and it has primarily shimmers and maybe 1 satin, and then it only has 2 mattes, so that's a little bit of the reason why I got these other 2 from the same collection. And then the final one I got is the Cashmere Kitten palette, and this is more of a mauve toned palette, and as I said with the Lavenderland and Etude House, I am really into the mauve type tones right now, and so really like this palette as well. And then I got 6 BH Cosmetics palettes, which are so the first one I got was this cute little one. This is called Digital Future. It's a 16 pan palette, but it's the tiniest little pans. They're super cute. So I mean, I understand why this was as cheap as it was now, but I actually really like the color story. I really like the shimmers in here a lot. They have a decent selection of mattes as well. That's the deepest one, so it's not like great if you're looking for a smoky look, but if you're looking for just a sort of nice pastel-y, you know, sort of natural look, this one is good. The brightest color is this pink here, so for your pop of color you have that. Yeah, so really do enjoy this. It's just a cute little palette. Next I have the Mimosa palette. This is one of their newer palettes, and it looks like this. Sorry about the reflection. Actually, I really like that about the packaging. It's sort of like holographic type packaging. But in any case, I love the colors in this. I've used this a couple times and have really enjoyed it. Makes nice like sunset, sunrise type looks, and just really sort of nice, happy weekend type summer vibes to me. Let's see. Next I picked up 2 of their baked shadow palettes. This one is the Aurora Lights. So the packaging looks like that, and then when you open it, there are all the shades. I really like all the bright colors, the bright pinks and purples in this one particularly. Also like the greens over here and the white up here. But yeah, so really enjoy. And I love this silver like right in the center. I love silver shadows. So in any case, this is just a really nice palette. I've used this one in conjunction with the Weekend Festival palette that I have from BH Cosmetics. That's the only one that's not new, so that's the only one that's not out in this particular group. And then I also got the Galaxy Chic palette, which is another baked palette. There you go. I don't know if you can see it, but like the shadows are marbly, even though they actually are the color of the colored piece of the marble primarily. But I really like these. I love the orangey tones and the greens and the blues. I mean, this is just a really, really nice all over sort of palette. And I love these 2 over here that can make the look sort of grungy. And and I love this space gray over here. But yeah, so this is that palette, and I really enjoy it too. I really like the Beige Cosmetics baked formula. And then finally from Beige Cosmetics, I have two of the Zodiac palettes. I have the Love Signs, which is this one. I love these and this, and then the silver over here. I like how it has big shadows for the shimmers, and then a big highlighter in the center, and then matte shadows all the way around in the center. And obviously, so there's each sign has a matte and a shimmer, so that's actually really nice. Some of them like go really well, and others just sort of complement each other, but all are really nice. So there's that palette. And then the other big Zodiac one is I have the original Zodiac. So love this, love all the purples, purple mattes up here. I guess technically this is the bottom, but yeah, here. And then like the green and the like purpley color here. And then and then the blue here. I mean, I just really like this palette as well. And once again, I like the highlight in the center here. So it has a baked highlight, and then baked shimmers around the outside, and then mattes on the inside. So each sign has a matte and a shimmer as well, like the other palette. And then finally for drugstore palettes, I picked up the Elf and J Kissa To the Rescue palette. So I decorated my case. There you go. It has a sticker sheet as the liner here. I'm not sure how well you can see it. Maybe that's a little better, but there you go. And then huge mirror, and then it's a true rainbow palette through and through. So you have the lighter mattes, then the deeper mattes, and then the row of shimmers here. But yeah, there we go. It's just a super nice palette. The only color that doesn't really work is this orange shimmer. It just sort of fades out and doesn't really do anything for anyone. So that's a little disappointing. But other than that, it's a really good palette, and I really enjoy it. Okay, going into the higher end stuff, I got two palettes in BoxyCharm. The first was this Cocoa Contour palette, right here. Only problem is none of it works for me. So got it, not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably donate it to something or someone at some point soon. Sorry you can see what I'm watching on TV, because this is such a shiny palette, but there you go. And then I also got the Tartist Pro palette. Let's see, there we go. Same general issue. Sorry if you can see what I'm like watching on TV, etc. But it's a nice neutral palette. Everything's matte except for these four circular shades right here. So it looks like there's basically one or two pops of color, with all the rest being neutral mattes. So really do enjoy this. I actually use this with the Tartist Pro Remix palette that I also got in BoxyCharm, BoxyLuxe, not this past BoxyLuxe, but the one prior to it, the one in, I think it was March, I want to say. In any case, really do enjoy this, and have used it several times as well. So yeah, so there's that. And then I picked up the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. This is the brand that many MUA owns. I love the back of the palette too, and or rather the front of the palette too. And I love how on the mirror, I'm not sure you can see this. I know you can now definitely see what I'm like watching, and see how I'm recording and stuff, but it says "Be a Queen," and I love the detail around the mirror. it comes with a brush, which I've already taken out and put with my rest of my brushes. But here are the shadows. I like how half of it's totally neutral and the other half is colorful. And then it also has black and white to either lighten it or deepen it as you please. So really enjoy this color story. And it's still new enough, so I actually haven't used it yet. So I will let you know when I do. But I am totally looking forward to using this. Sorry, this is the back, this is the front, my bad. I'm tired and clearly only half awake. And then finally, I have my more expensive palettes. The first one I got was this Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I know it is not new, but it's new to me. I just picked it up. What I love about this one is the eyes. I'm not sure you can totally tell, but here maybe you can now. This might be better. But there you go. This is I really like the little eye, little plastic protector thing, and then still has the little plastic thing on, which I keep meaning to take off. There we go. But there are the colors. There's one glitter shade right here, but all the rest are regular metallics. There's a couple duochromes and a bunch of mattes. I just really like, this is like a color story that I would use all the time if I didn't have so many bloody palettes. But yeah, I love this color story, and this is another one that I haven't actually used, I don't think, yet. So I'm looking forward to doing some looks with it as well. Getting down to the last three. This is my Natasha Denona bronze palette. I bought this the day it went on sale in Sephora. And here it is. I really like the color story. Once again, this is straight up my alley all year round when I want like a neutral palette. I tend to either alternate between wanting super colorful looks or super neutral looks. And so this is good when I'm in my neutral phase or desire. I've tried this out probably 3 or 4 times now and really enjoy it. And I'm really glad that I picked it up. So this is one of Natasha Denona's mid-size palette or midi-size palettes. Not like the mini like 5 pans or the huge like $129 ones, but this is like one of her $65 palettes. So I have all 3 of these of hers. I have the Love one and the Sunrise, but this is her newest one, and this is probably my favorite of the 3. Although I really do like the Love one as well because of all the pink shades, pink and red shades. I love pink and red and purple. Those are usually my go-to color stories, as you can tell from my look today. Then I like totally splurged and got myself both 2 Pat McGrath palettes. I got the Divine Rose and the Divine Rose 2, so the Mothership 7 and 8 here. These are just beautiful packaging. I love the packaging, and these are, I think, the only 2 palettes that I actually have in the packaging. And I'm going to keep in the packaging just because I love the packaging. So, excuse me, my nose is itching. But this is the Divine Rose. So this is the more neutral of the 2. And I just really love the color story, and it's like right up my alley as well. For a neutral palette, and it's totally bougie, and I love the 4 special shades over here. And then I like the fact that it has a pretty light matte and a pretty dark matte, and then the rest are all shimmers. This is just a really nice palette, and used it once and will definitely use it more. And then in the inner box there's the card here that has all the names of the shadows. I just really like this packaging. It's super bougie and super cute. So that's the Divine Rose 1, and then let me just quickly wrap this up. This is the Divine Rose 2, which is what I'm currently wearing on my eyes. Let me see. So this packaging is a little broken, but that's okay. Once again, has the card inside, which comes out if you put it upside down. And then the palette is right here, and there are the colors. So I'm wearing this as a base, this this as my transition, and then I have this sort of as the halo, and then the VR extraterrestrial here, which is the trichrome. I'm not sure I can do it justice with the way my light is, but there you go. So it has a pink, shifts to gold, goes to green. There you go. I'm not sure. You can sort of see that with the way my lighting is. But yeah, it's really cool. I love that shade. So once again, it has the four special shades over here, and then the 6 regulars over here, and there are 2 mattes again in this one. This one's slightly deeper, so this is more of a peach color. And then, but yeah, I really love this whole palette, and I've used this now 3 times, I think. So yeah, really enjoy this as well. So yeah, these are definitely the most expensive palettes I own, at $125 a pop, and totally love them, and will definitely get a lot of use out of them, and enjoy having them in my collection. So with that, I think we have now managed to go through all of 24 of the palettes that I have picked up in the last 6 weeks or so. And I'm probably going to get a few more this month, but we will see. In any case, good night, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.